Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of CTL, a long-awaited episode. And oh my goodness, who would have known? Oh man, this man has some big announcements here tonight, and we should have knew he was going to be here. And yeah, it's Dr. Educator, or like some people have called him in the live chat, Dr. Dictator. Because that's what he acts like. He acts like he owns the show. He's not even manager of CTL. Styles is. And this guy thinks he knows it all. That look he gave me, that was so hilarious, man. But anyway, we're about to hear from him. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Educator. And I have a couple announcements to make. The first announcement I want to make is Candy Vega is still the women's champion of CTL. Last week, that match should have never happened. And that title that was used was Denitra's title. It was borrowed. And it was a switch-up. And it should have never happened. Therefore, Candy Vega is still the champion. Another thing I would like to say is this. I've seen what some of you all have said about me online, and I don't appreciate it. I really don't. You can call me Dr. Dictator all you want, because you can't use big words like totalitarian like I can. You all can say whatever you want about me. Just know I have a foot in this company. And if you don't get title shots, don't be surprised. Okay? And I also want to say this, because I saw what happened last week, and I saw all of you cheer as Temple knocked out my good buddy, Joe J. James. I want to say this. Even though Styles, the unprofessional manager that he is, hired Temple to CTL, Temple wasn't an employee at the time he attacked Joe J. James. It's like a fan jumping out of the stands and attacking Joe J. James. It's called trespassing. And right now, Temple is in jail where he belongs. Now, we'll have to confront him at WrestleMania. But until then, enjoy your jail cell, Temple. And if anybody's got a problem with me, instead of going on the live chats, why don't you come down here and look me in my eye face to face and tell me what's wrong with me? Well, it looks like somebody's coming to tell you face to face what's wrong with you. I could say a lot of things, but this man right here cannot stand Dr. Educator. And it looks like these two are going to be going face to face. We may want to get security in here. Yeah. Here comes John Michael DeSanta. And he ain't playing around. He has not been a fan of Dr. Educator. He's one of the many subs that have called him Dr. Dictator. And John is here to confront this so-called manager. He's not even the manager. He's just friends with the board. And John is here. You know what's wrong with you? You're a joke. You're a fraud. You're weak. And you are Dr. Dictator. That's what's wrong with you. And I'll say it right to your face. I don't have to be in the chat. I'll say it right to your face, man to man. You are nothing but a joke. Okay? Styles is the manager. Why don't you go home where you belong? Okay? And I'm not scared of you and your jobber crew. That's for sure. Oh, jobber Paul Weiss. Oh, jobber Gorgie. You think I'm scared of them? I'm not scared of you either. You are Dr. Dictator. Okay? So, spam it in the chat, guys. Let him know who he is. First of all, for everyone spamming Dr. Dictator in the live chat, you're a bunch of peasants anyway, so you can spam it all you want. Second of all, John Michael DeSanta, here's something that you need to understand. I was going to put you in a number 1 contendership tonight for the United States title, but then I remembered you lost it at Fastlane. Okay? And by the way, the vocabulary, the word dictator, you should improve your vocabulary and say totalitarian. That is a fancier and a more prestigious word. I'll make a deal with you, John Michael DeSanta. Tonight I'm going to put you in a match. I'm going to tag you with the tag team champions. Game Over. And you're going to face off with Joe J. James, Gorgie, and Frederick Duncan. And we're going to prove to you 3 that you're the true jobbers of CTL tonight. If I win, I get to set you in a match of my choice at WrestleMania. But if you win, I'll let you have a shot at me. So what do you say? I think you like that. You don't have to say nothing, because you're going to be in action tonight. And we are looking forward tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to that match. But first we have this Extreme Rules match. This is a number 1 contendership for the Women's Championship. They announced earlier that Candy Vega was reinstated as Women's Champion. So she will continue on as Women's Champion. The winner of this match will face her at WrestleMania. So this is a WrestleMania qualifying match. Now let me just go ahead and say some stuff. The big stakes on the line tonight. If John and Game Over can pull off that victory, it's John versus Dr. Educator 1-on-1. Here's the big problem with that. Let's say they do pull off the victory. First of all, if they don't pull off the victory, Dr. Educator can get anybody to go 1-on-1 with John at WrestleMania of his choice. But even if they do pull off the victory, Dr. Educator may look weak, but he is a man with many tricks up his sleeve. He will do anything. He is a snake in the grass, and if he wants me to use bigger vocabulary, he is a totalitarian. Okay? There's no doubt about that. But John is out to get Dr. Educator, and a lot of subs do not like him. He technically isn't a manager. He's more of a second in charge, but only by default of the board of executives. So that's the only reason he's here. He got fired for the longest time after Pineapple Blast and Macau back ages ago had him fired from the company because he tried to take over. That's what he tries to do. And yeah, he is a totalitarian. There's nothing he can do about me saying that. And there is some truth to his jobber crew. That is for sure. But tonight they're going to face off with Game Over and John. That won't be our main event, but that will be our second to last match. We will have, I think, about 5 matches tonight. So it's going to be a long CTL episode. And this is an Extreme Rules match, I believe. Elimination, pinfall, and submission. So falls count anywhere. You got Sweetness, you got Michelle Silverman, you got Winter Storm, and you got Daphne in this matchup. So a lot of great talent. Basically the only women on CTL when it comes down to it. Them 4 and Candy Vega. Candy Vega's beat all 4 of them. Yeah, so, and I know Michelle was probably the last one she beat, but it's been so long we just threw her in this match. So, but we're giving everyone a shot at this. So if you win tonight, you face off with Candy Vega at WrestleMania. Candy Vega, one of the longest reigning CTL Women's Champions and CTL Champion. Of course, Dr. Educator made up a thing why she is getting the title back. If you ask me, there's an under-the-table deal going on. And yes, I'm not being a conspiracy theorist. Don't be surprised if Candy Vega and Lethal align themselves with Dr. Educator after tonight. Because he's made a deal with them, I think, personally, And that explains why. First of all, why were they using Denitra's title to begin with is beyond belief. There's a mix-up. I'm just not buying anything Dr. Educator says. He's a terrible GM. Well, he's not even the GM. That's the thing. And Winter Storm with the sledgehammer to Daphne. Goodness. Sledgehammer. And Michelle going for a pin here. And a kick out there by Sweetness. And 2 kickouts there. And look at Sweetness. And a kick out there by Daphne. This is going all over the place. And Sweetness. Uh-oh, look at this. Michelle's in trouble. Bam! Oh, what a punch by Sweetness. And look, they're going for the pin by Daphne first, though. Because Daphne technically had that pin first. Winter Storm with the kick out. And here comes Sweetness. Wow, Sweetness still gets the pin, and Michelle is eliminated, so we are down to 3. And Sweetness has a big bat. Oh, man, things could get out of hand here, guys. Oh, my goodness. Hits Winter Storm in the head. And Sweetness won't stop hitting Winter Storm with the bat. Uh-oh. Oh, strikes Daphne in the head with the bat. Goodness gracious. Sweetness is not being sweet tonight. That is for sure. And Daphne finally confiscating that bat from her. And, oh, man. Look at the power of Sweetness. Sweetness going for the pin here. Michelle can't even get through. She's trying to get back to the locker room. She finally got there. And now Winter Storm hitting Daphne with the ball bat. And Sweetness going after her before she could get another shot off. And rumors are true, Temple did go to jail for his attack on Joe J. James. That is technically trespassing, what he did. And Styles hired him right after. So he loved what he did. So Styles did hire him. And Sweetness has tapped out. What a submission there by Winter Storm. So we are down to 2 women in this match. Daphne versus Sweetness. And Daphne going for a finisher. And look at that. And a nice arm bar there. But Winter Storm staying in. And look at Winter Storm. And look at Winter Storm putting her feet on the ropes, trying to get away with one here, and Daphne with the kick out. And here comes Daphne. And a kick out there by Winter Storm. And Winter Storm going for a pin, a kick out there. Oh man, and a big shot to the back. And Winter Storm continues to hit Daphne with the sledgehammer. And look at Winter Storm here. Oh man, drops her on the hammer. Oh my goodness. And Winter Storm going for a pin and a kick out. Oh, man. Winter Storm throws Daphne out of the ring. This is getting out of control, for sure. And look at Winter Storm here. Oh, man. Now going for a pin. Can she pull this off? And a kick out there. These two, they've been hit with weapons. They've been hit with all kinds of moves. Yet they're still in this. And Winter Storm going for a pin. Another kick out. More weapons are... this is getting out of control. These two are putting on a show and a half, though. I will give them that. And no weapons underneath the ring. Come on. We told those people to stock the weapons. You have got to be kidding me. The people stocking weapons are doing a terrible job. And Winter Storm gets the bat. Got a good shot on Daphne there. And Daphne, they're fighting over that, whatever that bat is. Can't tell from this distance. They're still fighting over the bat. Finally, that doesn't go anywhere. And here comes Daphne back into the ring. And going for the pin. And a kick out there. Back outside again. Goodness gracious. And Daphne, there's a weapon right beside of her, but she's looking for another weapon. Oh my goodness. Come on, guys in the back. Did you not know that that we were having an Extreme Rules match tonight? Did you only put one weapon on each side? Come on. And they want a raise. They can't even stock the weapons properly. And Daphne has to get the sledgehammer from the ring. Oh, drop kick there by Winter Storm. And going for a pin. And a kick out there. Goodness, what a match. And look at this. Oh, man. Daphne drops Winter Storm good there. What a great move. Could this be it? And it is over. Wow. What a match, though. What a match by those two. They really put on a show at the end. And Daphne will get another shot at Candy Vega. Can she beat Candy Vega this time is the question. I mean, Candy Vega has been the most dominant female superstar on CTL. There's no doubt about it. But Daphne was really great tonight. Winter Storm was great as well. And they took a lot of damage early into this match, and they were the final two. That was crazy. I thought that was very odd, but it happened. And Daphne is going to WrestleMania against Candy Vega. That is going to be a great one. So, and up next, guys, we got the number one contendership for the tag titles. So the number one contendership for the tag titles will be next. And here is your team. You got Luther and Marcus. You got the Savos clones, which it looks like they're back on CTL. And you got Lethal Razorblade, which is Lethal and Luke Razorblade. And it is a triple threat tornado tag. I believe an elimination match. So you can eliminate one person and still have another person in the match. So it's great to see the Savos is back again. Of course, the Stock Boys cannot be in this match. And of course, you also have, as for the Destroyers, one of them's a United States champion. The other one's in a number one contendership match for the CTL title later. So a lot going on for them. So they're not going to be present. So the Savoses are back. The winner of this match will take on Game Over at WrestleMania. So it's going to be a big one. And even though X-Patient has been long defeated, a couple clones still remain. So, yeah. As long as they're not starting wars, we'll let them on here. For, you know, they're basically a jobber tag, basically. I don't know if they're going to win or not, but, yeah. They don't have a good history with winning. Let's just say that. Look at Marcus setting something up here. Oh, man, drops Lethal on his head. And Luther. And Luke Razorblade with the drop kick. And look at Marcus. Oh, man, another power bomb on the Savoses. Lethal. Those poor Savoses, they're getting destroyed. between the other two. And a kick out there. Luther going for a pin. The referee is down and like out cold, like he drank some NyQuil or something. He's finally waking up. Luther could have had a pin possibly, but did not work out. The Savoses, yeah, I don't know what else to say. What was that? Oh my goodness. You know, as genius as X-Patient was, he had some bad ones too. But who knows? They could pull it off tonight. And a DDT from Luke Razorblade. And Lethal going for a pin here. Good teamwork. And I don't know what happened there. I think one of the Savoses ran into the pin on accident. Lethal's gonna make him pay. And look there. Oh man, throwing Luther around. Lethal with a nice move there. And Luther trying to take his pin. I mean, and the Savos broke it up. So at least they're smart enough to break each other's pins up. Luther's running into Marcus and going after one of the Savoses. And Luther going for a pin here. And one of the Savos clones has been eliminated. So they are down to one. The referee's getting hit like crazy in this match. He is just taking left and right hits. Oh my goodness. And look at Luther here. He's got a great... Oh, this is going to be big on Luke Razorblade. And this is a Falls Count Anywhere match too, I believe. So that is big. If Luther can get up, get to the pin, we'll see what he can do there. Oh, he doesn't go for the pin. Wow. He's going to throw Luke back in. Marcus going for a pin. Could this be the end of the Savoses? And a kick out there. Lethal now going for a pin. And a kick out there. And Marcus has a finisher lined up. Look at this. Bam! On Luke Razorblade. And look here. Lethal doesn't even notice. Oh, man, that is big for Marcus and Luther. And right now, if I'm Lethal, the goal is to team up with the Savos guy. Or if I'm the Savos guy, team up with Lethal and make sure that this doesn't become a handicap match. And Luther going for the pin and a kick out there. Because they need to get an elimination on either Marcus or Luther to eliminate, one of the two to make it a triple threat match. And a kick out there by Marcus. And Luther right into the announce table. And look at this. The clone. Oh, man. It's all out war outside. And a stunner. Oh, on the Savos clone. But he didn't go for the pin. Luther throws him back into the ring. Oh, that would have been a great time to go for the pin. Oh, he's got... Oh, I thought he had another one. And a powerbomb there. And a kick out there. They should have went earlier for the pin. Look at Marcus. Oh, man. Going for a pin on Luther. Uh-oh. And a kick out. Luther barely kicks out of that one. And a drop kick. Double drop kick. Oh, man. What a nice hit by Marcus. Double drop kicks. Lethal and the Savos. And stops a finisher, perhaps, as well. And Lethal better watch out. Oh, man. And the Savos, oh, what a nice move. And he could take it here. And a kick out there by Luther. And, oh, man, he's trying to fight him off. Oh, that did not work. I know what roll-up pin here. Uh-oh. Oh, man, Lethal's in trouble. And Luther. Look at this. This does not look good for Lethal. It is a handicap match. The Savos, of course, did not win. We all knew that coming in. That it was either going to be Luke and Lethal or the other two. Luther is going to try to finish this off. And, oh, push off there. Lethal's not going down without a fight. And Marcus. Yeah, I think it might be done. And Luther and Marcus are going to WrestleMania against the Game Over for the tag titles. So that may be the potential storyline for WrestleMania. For Marcus and for Luther. So that is a big win for them. They are going to WrestleMania. Lethal tried. I mean, if he almost got an RKO on Luther. He could have finished him probably there. But the drop kick, that double drop kick, took the Savos and him on the ground. And of course, the Savos, they were more in there to fill up the ring. Basically, the one put up a fight, a little bit of a fight, but for the most part, they did nothing. And Marcus and Luther will face off with Game Over at WrestleMania. And up next, guys, is the #1 contendership for the United States title. The winner of this match will take on Jarrett's, or Jaws, for the United States belt. We also have Mr. Money in the Bank, Justice Dragon, in this Battle Royal as well. And he qualifies to be in #1 contenderships as long as he's not a champion. So remember, though, he is Mr. Money in the Bank. And this is over the top rope as well. So here we go. And Domino, wow, takes out Will right off the bat. The Stock Boy eliminated. You got Nightmare back. You got Styles in here. Ryan, Justice Dragon, Cairo, Domino, Samuel. And we still got 2 big matches tonight. We got Alonzo versus Mr. Live. We have Dr. Educator's team versus Game Over and John. So, big matches left. But the winner of this will go to WrestleMania. Styles, oh man, what a drop there on Justice Dragon. Oh man, Nightmare eliminated. I think Ryan got him. Maybe Styles helped out. And Domino eliminated. And Ryan's going to be joining them. Justice Dragon with the elimination here. We are down to 4. United States belt qualifier here. Oh man, Justice Dragon with a punch and a half. And there goes Justice Dragon. Cairo with the elimination there. Look at Samuel. Now it's going to come down to 2 now, because Samuel has eliminated Styles. So we are down to Cairo versus Samuel. And Cairo. Look at this. I think he's got it. He's got it. He's going to WrestleMania. So it will be Cairo versus Jaws for the United States title at WrestleMania. So congratulations to Cairo. So we've already, we've sent 4 people to WrestleMania tonight. Daphne, Luther, Marcus, and Cairo. And there will be a lot more. And here is one of the best matches you all have been waiting for. It is Game Over versus Frederick Duncan, Gorgie, and Joe J. James. So we got a big match here tonight. Tornado tag. 2 out of 3 falls. And here we go. And a lot at stake here. If John's team wins tonight, he gets to pick. He gets to pick. He gets to fight Dr. Educator. But if Dr. Educator's team wins, well, he's picking an opponent for John. So yeah. And we don't know who that opponent would be if he does win. If his team does win tonight. A break up there by Joe. And Joe J. James still recovering from last week's attack by Temple. And they will be fighting at WrestleMania. Joe versus Temple. And who knows what else is going to happen. So we got a lot of matches set up for WrestleMania for CTL. And a nice move there by John. And Gorgie's rolling out of the ring. And a kick out there by Frederick Duncan. And look at Joe. Slamming Crimson there. And Joe, oh my goodness, levels John there. Frederick Duncan and Gorgie. Looks like this team's taking a little bit of control here. Gorgie with a kick to the head. And Dr. Educator, he's got, if he loses tonight, it's going to look bad on him. And we all know that his team has not been very successful in CTL, but they won't go away. And John, oh man, levels Frederick Duncan there. And Joe's right there, and so is Gorgie. That pin is going nowhere. And like I said, you need 2 out of 3 falls to win this match. And look here. Oh my goodness, what a power bomb there by John, and going for the pin. And a kick out there by Gorgie. Good pin, though. Everybody else was outside the ring. So, pretty good pin. And you saw Frederick Duncan and Joe are both outside the ring. And Joe's got stuck. Uh-oh, he got glitched out. And he's back in. So, yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us. It happens. And Joe going for a pin. Everybody's down. And a kick out there by Crimson. And Gorgie, oh my goodness, throws Jay out. And this is going to be pretty hectic here by Gorgie. And uh-oh, Crimson sneaking up. Well, he doesn't go after Gorgie. And look there. Maybe he didn't know what he was doing. And uh-oh, John going after Gorgie instead. And here comes a pin from Crimson and a kick out there. And I think something happened to John's dreadlocks. He lost some hair in the fight. Something must have happened during the fight. I did not see what it was, but he lost some hair. And Gorgie, oh, nice save there by John. John has had enough of Dr. Educator. There's, oh my goodness, levels Gorgie there. And he's just going after everybody. And Joe has went berserk. And yeah, Crimson has an answer to that. And now going for a pin. Gorgie has a shot to break it up, and he does. And Jay, Joe, oh man, he means business. And look at Joe, bear hug on Jay Glenn. And Jay Glenn breaks out of it. The fight continues. And look at John here. Look at this. Oh, lays out Joe J. James. Oh my goodness, and Jay Glenn's going to get on that pin. And Gorgie knocks out the referee. That's how you do it. That's how you stop a pin. Sometimes you just got to knock out the ref. And the ref is down. He's getting back up, though. And look at John here. He's just leveling everyone in this match. And here comes the pin. And they're in the way of Gorgie. Gorgie could not get there in time, and that is a point. They were in the way. He tried to get there, but they kind of got in his way. And Jay going for a pin, and Gorgie breaks up that one. And look at Gorgie, he's got a finisher here on John. And Frederick and Gorgie both going for the pin here. And I believe Frederick Duncan got a pin. So it is 1-1. And oh man, Jay Glenn got Frederick Duncan middle RKO. He was about to unleash an RKO on somebody. And Jay Glenn gets thrown out of the ring. And Joe's all alone in the ring with Crimson and John. Oh, man. Bad place for Joe to be right now. Gordy's holding his own outside. But look here. There's 2 pins. And that was a kick out. And nice save by Crimson. Dropping on that pin. Even though it probably would have been a kick out. But still, just in case. And look at Joe. Oh, man, with the leg drop. Well, I don't know what you call that. And Joe has an opportunity to perhaps seal this. And a kick out there by John. He almost had it. And Jay accidentally hit John. It happens. And a pin. Jay Glenn. Oh my goodness. Frederick Duncan was occupied with John. And it looks like it is official. John versus Dr. Educator at WrestleMania. Let's go. John may have lost some hair in the match, but he did prevail. And, yeah. He could have went either way. They both, look at this. You got to see this. Hopefully, wham, to Joe. Knocked him across the ring. And this team worked good together. John worked great with Game Over. Game Over did a good job as well. I believe John got both pins. He is determined to get Dr. Educator at WrestleMania. And it looks like at WrestleMania, he will face off with Dr. Educator. That is big. So, yeah, he lost some hair for sure. I don't know how that happened, but he lost hair during the match. And this is our main event, guys. The winner of this will take on Buff Twig in a #1 contendership next week. So, in order to get a step closer to the CTL championship, you got to win tonight. And Mr. Live is one of those guys. Former CTL champion. And he's going to be facing off with former tag team champion Alonzo. We got a great match here for you for our main event. And Mr. Live versus Alonzo here. And this is going to be a good one. I can't wait to see the results of this because the winner is going to face off with Buff Twig. And Buff Twig is determined to get the CTL title. And we saw his match with Ryan. He had a great match against Ryan. He did a great job. We gave him credit where credit's due. Of course, he then thought he was the greatest wrestler because he won that match. But here's what's going to happen. Whoever wins tonight will face off with Buff Twig. The winner of that will face off with Mark Silverman at WrestleMania. Mark Silverman's taking the night off. He deserves a vacation. He defended the Intercontinental title last week in the main event. So he's getting a vacation. And we don't know who he's facing off with. And we already got a lot of great matches. And this is 2 out of 3 falls. Mr. Live trying to get a submission in there. We already got some great matches. We got Game Over versus Marcus and Luther. We got Candy Vega versus Daphne. We have Jarrex versus Cairo for the United States title. All those are title matches, by the way. And the CTL title is still undecided. That's one thing undecided. And of course, now we got Dr. Educator versus John for basically reputation reasons. So, John is probably excited tonight that he won that match. That's a big match for him. Game over. Another win on their record as well. So, and Mr. Live. What a slam there. Oh man, a spine buster. Big spine buster. And here comes a pin. And Mr. Live, oh my goodness. What a move there. And a kick out there by Alonzo. Unbelievable. And Mr. Live applying another submission. The winner of this, oh my goodness, what a flip back up. And the winner of this match, guys, by the way, let me remind you all, will be in next week's main event. So it's big. It is big. Alonzo with a kick to the head. And a kick out there by Mr. Live. And Alonzo going for another pin. And look at Mr. Live. Wow. And Mr. Live with a pin. And he's got a point. So it is 1-0. And here comes Alonzo. Nice slam there. And some knees to the, elbows to the head. Look at Alonzo preparing for a big kick here. And he connects. And another kick out. And Alonzo arguing with the referee. And look at this. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, man, he connects it. That's crazy. Crazy move there by Alonzo. And oh my goodness. Alonzo going top rope. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a slam. What a great move there by Alonzo. I don't know if he'll kick out of that one. Oh, he does. Oh man. Mr. Live. Unreal. Alonzo's tried about everything, but look here. Oh my goodness, here comes a knee to the head. Oh man, connects. And Alonzo going for a pin. Can he tie it up? And he does. So next fall wins. This is a big match. Next week the winner will take on the Buff Twig. The winner of that goes to WrestleMania in the main event. Who will it be? I mean, oh my goodness. And look here. Kick out there by Mr. Live. He's going to have to do a lot more damage than that. Uh-oh, Alonzo planning another kick. He connects. Great move. Could this be it? And Alonzo wins. He's going to be in the main event next week against the Buff Twig. All right, so one match away from WrestleMania is Alonzo. What a match, though. Mr. Live really had some great kickouts, some unreal kickouts, but he took too much damage. And guys, we will see you next time on CTL here. But what a great night we had. And thanks, everyone, for coming out tonight. We will see you later. Congrats to Alonzo. Big win.